Fulton County, Georgia acknowledges in a major consent decree that 3,600 individual ballots were duplicated. That's a lot of crime.
So, is it true that Fulton County just announced that they found evidence of election crime after they found 3,600 ballots that were duplicated? Or is this just more conspiracy theory by the Trump camp? I'm not going to spoil the news, but here's the full video by Trump.
Very interesting. Fulton County, Georgia acknowledges in a major consent decree that 3,600 individual ballots were duplicated. 36 batches of them were duplicated. That's a lot of crime. 3,600 votes. That's really a lot of crime. When are the rest of these facts coming out? We're all waiting. This is the beginning of an unbelievable period of time. This is massive voter corruption.
Let's unpack this, shall we? And let's start with the timeline. The news of double-counted ballots in Fulton County isn't new. It was reported months ago because it's based on this consent order. A consent order is an order by a judge that doesn't really force anybody to do anything. It's an order that contains something that both parties agreed to. And this consent order dates back to June 8th, 2023. It's not new and it's not evidence of any criminal wrongdoing. Because number one, the errors that were identified, which included double counting and miscounting, occurred during an audit and not during the official ballot count. This audit was never part of the certified tally, which means that the errors that it discovered were never included in the results of the election. Additionally, the very consent order that Trump references states that the errors constituted a fraction of the total votes and did not affect the results of the elections in Fulton County. In his video, Trump also talks about a lot of crime. A lot of crime. And that is simply inaccurate. If you read, once again, the very same consent order that Trump is talking about, it states that there was an investigation and the investigation concluded that there was no evidence of criminal activity and all the miscounting was due to human error. We may need to retrain people, but we certainly don't need to subject them to criminal punishment. And finally, that very same consent order, which once again is a court decision that simply issues a ruling that both parties agreed to, clearly states that the order settles a civil dispute and has no criminal ramifications. So no, there was no crime, corruption, or malicious intent. And rehashing something that happened months ago, peddling as news, doesn't make the fact that Trump lost the 2020 election any less real.